seen, heard, verbatimly spoken, thought process of elimination is prohibited. Imagine that, 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 that. Okay, uh, I lost my cell phone, so I couldn't really, you know what I'm saying, talk to you all today. But since I didn't get to do that, I had to think about it. I got YouTube, so it's no excuse. Before we get into anything in here, I'm gonna just give you a little breakdown. Getting the most from Center Column Reference Bible. Okay, what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna explain to you how many columns it is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now, 10 through 17 is what I'm going to give you. Now, we're going to start with quotation marks. In the text follow modern English usage for easier reading. Only the markers denoting the most recently opened quotations are repeated in a new paragraph. Oblique type. In the New Testament indicates a quotation from the Old Testament. The source of the quotations are found in cross references. Cross reference, I'm going to give you an example. I am the God of Abraham. Now, we're not going to read after the God. We're going to go down a paragraph. And thy God of Jacob, God is no, but of the living. That's from Matthew 23, verse 32. Now, the next column we have is personal pronouns. A certain noun, pronouns and certain nouns are capitalized when they are referred to deity. Deity, different type of gods. You might call them angels in the biblical text. One instance is he. The covenant name of God is the fourth column. In the Old Testament, represented by the Hebrew consonants, capital H, capital Y, H, W, H. Now, when we sound those out, H, Y stands for H, W, is translated Lord or God using capital letters as shown, as it has been throughout the history of the King James Bible. In this edition, the capitalized form is also used whenever the covenant name is quoted in the New Testament. In the New Testament, from a passage in the Old Testament. So if someone from the New Testament goes back and rekindles their lineage, where their family was from, we can start with Adam and Eve, Noah, Abraham, Sarah, Methuselah, all these different individuals. If you bring a person from the New Testament, Paul, Jesus, Mark, Peter, it gets tricky when you use Jude, so because they never really had a representative, and the representative they had, we all know what happened. A bold-faced verse is the fifth one, numeral. In the text that's what it says, in the text indicates a paragraph break. So if you get verse 41, that's the paragraph break right there. When a new paragraph begins within a verse, the new paragraph is indented. See, for example, Nehemiah 13 and 22. Chapter 13, verse 22. The sixth is poetry. We all know what poetry is. Shakespeare, Maya Angelou, artists that, any artist that makes anything is structured as contemporary verses to reflect the poetic form and beauty of the original language. So that means it's going back to where it originated. So you have to go back to the Old Testament. If you're looking in the New Testament, let's say you're at Matthew 22 through 23, verse 44. That's the example they're giving. They, THE, small rose in A. It's not low. It's not at the bottom with the E. Lord says to my Lord, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies. Yeah, that's how it circles. So I'm giving it to you how it circles. The seventh one, subject heading, have been added to help you follow and flow out thought in the biblical material. Process of elimination. Creative innovation. Process of elimination. Flow of thoughts. Something you individually thought of. We can go to Matthew verse 23. As it says, Jesus rebukes the scribes. And it's and, but they circled and you see it O or C, so it can be and angry. The last one is italic type. In the text indicates words that the original text do not contain, but which English requires for clarity. We can go back to Matthew 23. We can start at verse 4. You read you go past the first 10 letters. Then they have circled them. THEM. So I'm gonna let you all start from there. You can do your own research and look for the things that you find in your own unique creative self. I get back with you.
It's a great fucking city, but the traffic kills me.